So hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to Creatrix. Welcome to an academy. So in these sessions, we are going to start the communication system and we are going to study the communication system like never before. So before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Vishal Soni and I have cleared ESC examination 2 times, both times in double digit rank. And I have also served as a Group A Gazette officer in Indian Railways and in Indian Telecommunication Services. And I have also cleared a lot of public sector examinations. So right now I'm teaching on an academy and I really feel proud to be the part of the Unacademy team, because Unacademy is the revolution in the field of free education and in the field of affordable education. And we as a team are really looking forward for every student to just come onto the Unacademy platform. You can attend the special classes, you can come onto this YouTube channel and you can stay connected with us so that you can understand the quality education and you can understand the efforts that we are putting in, so that every student of this country, whether he stays in a village or he stays in a town, should get the access of the content, that too in a very affordable prices, and he can also or she can also clear the examination with the best possible ranks. So right now I'm teaching on Unacademy with more than 15 million watch minutes in the overall duration and 2 million watch minutes in the last 30 days. So I am right now the top educator in Unacademy across all the branches, having rank 4 right now. And you can also follow me on Unacademy on this particular link. So you can go and follow me on Unacademy. Apart from that, my advice to every student is that how should you crack the examination and what are the components to cracking the examination. So the first question that comes to the mind, that can anyone prepare from the YouTube? Yes, you can prepare from the YouTube, but you should develop or cultivate some habits in yourself. For example, you should be very much disciplined. You should arrange the extra resources. For example, the PDFs you have to arrange, the test series you have to arrange by yourself, and most importantly, that self-discipline you should be containing in yourself, so that you can be very corrective manner and you can approach the examination in the best possible manner. So all these things you have to arrange yourself. The sense of competitiveness you have to cultivate in yourself, because the audience on the YouTube are not that much of competitive in nature, or maybe you cannot feel the competition which is present right now. So all these things are the part of the journey if you want to prepare through the YouTube, or maybe if you want to prepare through the free resources. Apart from that, if you want that you should get complete content, then this is the YouTube channel. On this YouTube channel itself, all the free content are available. You just have to go to the playlist. All the subjects are completed there. You just have to go and watch all the lectures one by one. Definitely will be getting benefited. But the extra things that I have told you, that the self-discipline and the sense of competitiveness and a lot of things you have to arrange by yourself. If you are comfortable in that, then you can do that. Apart from that, you should also have an Unacademy learning app, so that the special classes you can attend. A lot of educators in this country are actually providing the special classes, that too absolutely free of cost, so that you can get the quality content in the best possible manner. Apart from that, there is also another component for you, which is Unacademy Plus. So on Unacademy Plus, what is your job? You just have to study. If you join this Unacademy Plus, you do not have to worry about the crash courses, weekly test, doubt solving sessions, the language barrier, rank improvement batches, live classes. So all these things will be taken care by the Unacademy. You just have to take the Unacademy Plus subscription and you have to come on to the Unacademy. You will be daily getting the live classes. You will be getting the crash courses. When you will be getting the crash courses? When the syllabus are completed. You will be getting the weekly test in the form of quizzes. Every fourth class is the doubt solving session, which is the major you can say the component or the major impact will be creating on your studies will be this doubt solving group. Because until and unless your doubts are not being cleared, until and unless you are not able to clear your doubts, you will never get the confidence in the subject. So once you come on to this Unacademy Plus, every fourth class is doubt solving session. Apart from that, various other doubt solving sessions are going on. So ultimately you will be getting your doubts cleared and you will gain confidence in the subject. The language barrier will not be an issue, because the batches will be running both Hindi and in English, and rank improvement batches will also be there. So all these things are the component of this Plus subscription. Once you come on to this Unacademy Plus, you do not have to be worried about your self-discipline, your competitiveness nature. Everything will be present on Unacademy, because a lot of other students will be there. Since the classes will be live, you can also watch it recorded later on. So the discipline automatically comes, because you get the idea that you will be having the daily live classes. Apart from that, there is also one Iconic subscription. In this Iconic subscription, the game changer is this personal coach. So this subscription is for them who thinks that their basics are weak, or those who are talented but they needs a continuous push. So this personal coach will be guiding you throughout your strategy. he will be giving you the study planners, you will be getting the study booster sessions. Once you will get the test, you will be getting the analytics. Analytics plays a major role in improving yourself. We as a teacher also get our analytics so that we can improve on the daily basis. So once you start getting the analytics, you will be also improving massively on the daily basis. Apart from that, there will also be the guidance for the mains once you clear the prelims, and there will also be the guidance for the interview once you clear the mains. So once you take the Iconic subscription, all the benefits of the Plus are included by default in this. And if you take the Plus subscription, then also these things will be included in that, though, so that will also create impact in your preparation, so that you just have to study, rest of the things will. Hello friends, welcome to this lecture of communication system. So in the last lecture we studied about joint CDF and joint PDF. So in this lecture we would start with this joint PMF of a discrete bivariate random variable. So we know that PMF is exclusive property of discrete random variables. So I'm assuming here that X and Y are two discrete random variables defined on same sample space. Then the joint PMF can be defined as Pxy xi yj equal to probability that x equal to xi and y is equal to yj. So this is the definition of the PMF. So here PMF is also defined in terms of probability. Now let us see the properties of the joint PMF. So we know that the joint PMF represents the probability of discrete random variables. So it becomes x is equal to xi, y is equal to yj. So obviously the value of joint PMF would be lying between 0 to 1. Similarly, the summation of all the probabilities should always be 1. We can also calculate the marginal PMF. So to calculate the marginal PMF, we need to take the summation of only one of the variable. So this represents marginal PMF of x. So you can write it as probability of x equal to xi. Similarly, you can write marginal PMF of y. It becomes, so here I will take the summation with respect to I only. So it becomes xi yj, or you can write it y is equal to yj. So in this manner you can calculate the marginal PMFs. Now after the calculation of joint PMF and marginal PMF, I would like to draw the joint PMF table. So let us see how to draw the joint PMF table. So first of all, I am considering that x is our discrete random variable. So suppose it is taking 3 discrete values. Similarly, y is also discrete random variable. So it is also taking 3 discrete values. So I want to draw a joint PMF table. So to draw the joint PMF table, I will write y1, y2 and y3 here, and I will write x1, x2 and x3 here. Here the probability will be x1 y1, or you can say the PMF is written something like this. Here the PMF is x1 y2. Here the PMF will be x1
y3. At this point, the PMF will be x2 y1. Here the PMF can be written as x2 y2, and here the PMF will be x2 y3. Here you can write the PMF x3 y1, x3 y2, x3 y3. So in this manner you can write the joint PMF table. Now let us see what we can draw the conclusions from joint PMF table. So if the joint PMF table has been written, so what you can conclude from there? So in joint PMF table we had y1 here, y2 and y3. Here we had x1, x2, x3. So here joint PMF was written x1 y1, here x1 y2, and here the joint PMF was x1 y3. Here the joint PMF was x2 y1, x2 y2, x2 y3. Here also it was x3 y1, x3 y2 and x3 y3. We know that if I want to calculate the marginal PMF of x, then I need to integrate the joint PMF with respect to j. So now I want to write the summation of this row. So the summation of this row can be written as P of xy. x1 is fixed here, but y is changing, and the value of j is from 1 to 3. So it will represent the PMF of x of x1, or I can write it as marginal PMF. Similarly, the summation of this particular row will give j equal to 1 to 3 pxy x2 comma yj, and you can write it as px of x2. This is also representing the marginal PMF. Similarly, here also the summation can be written as x3 yj. It gives you the marginal PMF of x3, or you can write it as marginal PMF. Similarly, if I have to write the marginal PMF of y, so I have to take the summation of joint PMF in which I will vary the y and I will fix this j. So if I take the summation of this particular column, so the summation of this column becomes I equal to 1 to 3 pxy xi y1. So it becomes py of y1, or marginal PMF of y. Similarly, here you can get the marginal PMF of y2, and the summation of this column gives the marginal PMF of y3. All these 3 points are representing the marginal PMF. Now this particular box represent grand total or summation. So it represents summation px of xi, and it will always be equal to the summation of py yj. Here you can vary I, here you can vary j, and we know that summation of all the probabilities becomes 1. So in this manner By making the joint PMF table, you can calculate the marginal PMFs of X, the marginal PMFs of Y, and also you can calculate the total probability. So the joint PMF table is very important and you should understand it carefully. Now let us discuss about conditional PMF. So we know that if I have to write the joint PMF Xi Yj, I can write it as marginal PMF and conditional PMF Yj by Xi. It can also be written as probability of Y of Yj into P of X by Y Xi by Yj. So here first of all I will write conditional PMF of Y when the condition X is equal to Xi is given. So the conditional PMF becomes Yj by Xi equal to joint PMF Xi Yj upon marginal PMF of X, and we know that this parameter should not be 0. Similarly, you can write conditional PMF of X when Y equal to Yj is given. So you can calculate the conditional PMF X by Y Xi by Yj equal to joint PMF Xi Yj divided by, and here this P of Yj should not be equal to 0. Now we want to write the joint PMF of independent random variables. So we know that if X and Y are two discrete independent random variables, then P of Y by X Yj by Xi is always equal to P of Yj, or the conditional PMF Xi by Yj is always equal to Px of Xi. We can always write the joint PMF as P of Xy Xi Yj equal to Px of Xi into P of Y by X Yj by Xi. We know that if X and Y are independent random variables, so this will become Py of Yj, or if two random variables are independent, then the joint PMF will always be the product of individual PMFs or the individual marginal PMFs. So this is important relation when random variables X and Y are independent in nature. So now, till now we have discussed the joint PMF, the joint PDF and the joint CDF. Now let us proceed the discussion about the joint moment about the origin. So the joint moment about the origin is defined as expectation of x to the power n, y to the power m. So whenever we have to take the moment, we use expectation operator. This is known as n comma m mth order joint moment about origin. So if I have to write it, I can write it like x to the power n, y to the power m will be minus infinite to infinite, minus infinite to infinite, small x to the power n, small y to the power m, joint PDF x comma y dx dy, or it can be written as xi to the power n yj to the power m joint PMF xi yj, and here we will vary I and j accordingly. So this expression can be written here: x and y are continuous random variables, and here x and y are discrete random variables. So now we are more interested in first order joint moment about origin, or sometimes it is also known as 1,1 order joint moment about origin. So in this case, we will put the value of m as 1 and the value of n as 1. So it becomes expectation of xy, and the formula becomes minus infinite to infinite xy fxy x comma y dx dy, and in case of PMF it can be written as xi yj joint PMF xi yj, and summation will be on I and j. Here x and y are continuous random variables, and here x and y are discrete random variables. The 1,1th order joint moment between random variables x and y is known as cross correlation between random variables x and y. So this 1,1th order joint moment about origin is very important, and it basically represents the cross correlation between random variables x and y. So the cross correlation is also represented by this r, and in suffix we will use xy. So from now onwards, if x and y are two random variables, then if we calculate expectation of xy, then it will always give us the cross correlation between x and y. So this will always be cross correlation between x and y. Now we have to calculate joint moment about mean. So in this case also we will first define m comma nth order joint moment about mean. So this can be written as expectation of x minus mu x power n and y minus mu y power n. So this can be written as minus infinite to infinite, x is replaced by small x, capital Y is replaced by small y, and here we will use the joint PDF x comma y dx dy. Similarly, here also I can write xi minus mu x to the power m, yj minus mu y to the power n, and here we will use the joint PMF xi yj, and we will vary I and j here. Now we are interested in first order joint moment, or sometimes it is also called as 1,1 order joint moment about mean. So we know that for single random variable, expectation of x minus x square can be written as expectation of x minus x bar into x minus x bar, and it represents the covariance. Since the random variable x is same, so it is also sometimes called as auto covariance. Now in this case we have two random variables x and y, and we are interested in 1,1th order joint moment, and that moment should be about mean. So it can be written as expectation of x minus x bar into y minus y bar, and this particular expression is known as covariance or cross covariance between x and y. So this is known as cross covariance between x and y. So as we were defining the auto covariance or in general variance in case of one dimensional random variable, we will defining the same term as cross covariance or covariance between x and y in case of two-dimensional random variable. So the covariance between random variables x and y, or sometimes it is denoted as sigma xy, is nothing but expectation of x minus x bar into y minus y bar. So let us try to solve this and generate a formula. So first of all, I will cross multiply this, so it will become xy minus xy bar minus x bar y plus x bar y bar. Expectation is a linear operator, so expectation can be distributed in between. It becomes expectation of xy, it becomes expectation of xy bar, it becomes minus of expectation of x bar y plus expectation of x bar y bar. Expectation of xy, both x and y are random variables, so it cannot be taken out. It remains expectation of xy minus, here y bar is constant, so it can be taken out, so it becomes expectation of x. Here also x bar is constant, so I can take x bar as common, it becomes expectation of y. Here both x bar and y bar are constant, so the constant, when expectation operator is operated on a constant, it becomes the same value. So you can write covariance of x comma y as expectation of xy minus x bar y bar minus x bar y bar plus x bar y bar. This x bar y bar gets cancelled out, and covariance of x comma y becomes expectation of xy minus x bar y bar. This is very important relation. Till now we have studied that expectation of xy can also be denoted as rxy, or it represents the correlation between random variables x and y. So sometimes the covariance is also written as rxy minus mu x into mu y. So this represents the correlation between random variables x and y. So now let us try to discuss few different cases. So till now we have discussed two different terms. First one is expectation of xy gives us the autocorrelation, and covariance of xy is rxy minus mu x into mu y. Now let us try to discuss different cases. So first of all, I am discussing the first case. In the first case, when two random variables are orthogonal, then their autocorrelation, that is expectation of xy or rxy, should be 0. So whenever the cross correlation rxy is 0 or the expectation of xy is 0, the two random variables are supposed to be orthogonal in nature. So if the two random variables are orthogonal, in that case the covariance of xy becomes rxy minus mu x mu y or you can write covariance of x comma y equal to minus mu x into mu y. In the second case, I'm assuming that two random variables x and y are uncorrelated. When two random variables x and y are uncorrelated, then their covariance is supposed to be 0. So try to remember that whenever x and y are orthogonal, then their correlation is 0, and whenever two random variables are uncorrelated, then their covariance or cross covariance is 0. Now if cross covariance is 0, so we know that covariance of x comma y can be written as rxy minus mu x mu y. It becomes 0. So in this particular case, you can write rxy equal to mu x mu y, or expectation of xy equal to expectation of x into expectation of y. So this is very important condition when two random variables are uncorrelated. Now let us come to the third case. In third case, it is saying that when two random variables x and y are independent. So when two random variables x and y are independent, in that case it should satisfy this particular relation. X to the power k, y to the power r should be equal to expectation of x to the power k into y to the power r, where k and r both are integers. This means if two variables are independent, so expectation of xy will be expectation of x into expectation of y, or you can write expectation of x square y will be expectation of x square into expectation of y. Expectation of x square y square will be expectation of x square into expectation of y square, and so on. Even you can write something like this: expectation of x into cos y can be written as expectation of x into expectation of cos y. Or you can say that when two random variables x and y are independent, then their functions will also be independent. So this is important note which you should remember. So two random variables if are independent, then their functions will also be independent, or in general you can write g of x h of y will be expectation of g of x into expectation of h of y. So from here you can say that when two random variables are independent, in that case it is satisfying all the possible combination of power of x and power of y. Now in this manner it is satisfying a large number of conditions. Now out of large number of conditions, this condition refers to the condition when two random variables are uncorrelated. So from here you can notice two statements. First one is, if two random variables are independent, then they will surely be uncorrelated. because out of 1000 number of conditions, this condition will also be true when two random variables are independent, and this signifies that two random variables are uncorrelated, which means whenever two random variables are independent, this condition will always be true, or you can write that covariance of x comma y will always be 0. Now the second condition is, if two random variables are uncorrelated, they may not be independent. So we know that for two random variables to be uncorrelated, only this condition is true. Remaining conditions are true or not, which we have to check. Without checking, we cannot comment. So we can directly state that if two random variables are independent, then they will 100% be uncorrelated. But when two random variables are uncorrelated, then we can only say that this particular expression will be true, and the remaining expression of powers of x and y are true or not, that we have to check. Now, a very important note which you should notice, that a very important condition which you should notice, that if x and y are Gaussian random variable and if they are uncorrelated, then they will also be independent. So the Gaussian random variable is a special random variable in which you can state this statement that if they are uncorrelated, then they will surely be independent. So there are three general statements. First one is, if two random variables are independent, then they will satisfy thousands of the conditions of power of x, in which one of the conditions will be expectation of xy is equal to mu x into mu y, or you can say that when two random variables are independent, then they will also be uncorrelated and their covariance will be 0. Second case, when two random variables are uncorrelated, in that case we cannot directly say that they will be independent. We have to check the remaining conditions of the independency. But in case of Gaussian random variable, you can directly say that if two random variables are uncorrelated, then they are always going to be independent. Now the last topic is correlation coefficient. So correlation coefficient is denoted as rho. Correlation coefficient is defined as sigma xy upon sigma x into sigma y, or you can write it as covariance of x comma y upon standard deviation of x into standard deviation of random variable y. The correlation coefficient lies between -1 to 1. So thank you so much.
So hopefully we have understood every concept in this class. If you have any doubt in any concept, you can let me know in the comment section. I'll try to resolve that thing. Apart from that, you can also follow me on various social media platforms. For example, you can join this Telegram group where you will be getting important notification, important updates. This is Telegram group where you can also comment, you can ask your queries, or maybe you can also suggest me for the improvement. Apart from that, this is my Unacademy profile. On this Unacademy profile, you should also follow me so that you can get the important updates of the Unacademy also, right? And this is the Notion page. You just have to type this tiny.cc/Vishalgate. So you will be redirected to a page where all the special classes are arranged very systematically. तो मैंने बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स पे स्पेशल क्लास ले रखी है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल नाइक्विस्ट, फूरियर सीरीज, latches and flip flop, double integrations, okay, lot of things are there. So you will be getting all these concepts absolutely free of cost. You just have to type this in your URL, you will be redirected to that page and attend these lectures one by one. You will be getting a next level confidence in these topics that I can guarantee you. Now, this is the Notion page of your YouTube, on which you will be getting the links of the YouTube. Apart from that, you will be also getting the PDFs of that particular lecture. So this is very important for you, and just you have to type http://bit.ly/gatelive. So gatelive, you just have to type it in the capital so that you can access all the lectures link and PDF arranged systematically. So if you want to attend or you want to clear the examination with the free resource, then this is the channel for you. This is the best recorded videos which has been ever made. You just have to go to that lecture, just click the link and download the PDF and start studying systematically. So we have also done this for you so that any student, whether he is sitting any part of this country, should not face the difficulty in cracking the examination, whether he can afford or he cannot. Now, if you can afford, then the subscription prices are not something which you cannot pay. It is very nominal amount which you can pay, and you can just avoid all the distractions, all the time wastage which we will be doing in downloading those PDFs, arranging them, arranging for the test series, and a lot of other things that you have to arrange, doubt solvings you have to arrange by yourself. If you want to avoid all those distractions in a very nominal amount, so you can go for the Unacademy Plus subscription. For 12-month subscription, you have to pay only 74 rupees per day. Apart from that, for 18-month subscription, which is the best possible subscription, you have to pay 63 rupees per day. It is even lesser than the pizzas that you order on your home. So it is that much of amount that can shape your career, that can give you the best possible rank in the examinations under the guidance of the best teachers of the country, which has been right now placed on the Unacademy. Now, 24-month subscription will cost you 54 rupees per day. So these subscription amounts will give you the subscription for the desired period. Apart from that, if you are using this code, you just have to remember this code, write my name, write GATE after it. You can also write ESC after it. So you have to write my name and write ESC after it. So any one of these code, once you apply, you will be immediately getting the 10% discount. You will be getting all the features of the Unacademy. You will be getting the guidance of all the teachers present on Unacademy, and everything you will be getting that is needed to crack the examination once you are using this code. So if you think we are working hard, we are giving our best content, we are giving the free content absolutely for you guys, and everything that is needed for every student to crack the examination. So never forget to use this code whenever you are taking the subscription. So this code is very important and you have to use every time you are taking the subscription. Now, those who are interested for the prices, total price amount. So let me tell you, total price is 27,225 for 12 months, 34,650 for 18, and for 24 months it is 39,600. You can also pay this by using zero cost EMI. Zero cost EMI can be paid by credit card and debit card. In debit cards, there are only Bajaj and HDFC as of now available. Okay, so this zero cost EMI means you do not have to pay anything extra. Any interest is not, you should not pay, and you have to pay this much of amount on the daily basis if you are looking for the zero cost EMI option. Apart from that, if you are coming for Iconic subscription, so Iconic mein, I have already told you that your personal coach will be the game changer. He will be he will be basically following you to give you the guidance so that you can get the success in a very short span of time. So he will be following you, he will be pushing you every time. Now, once you use this coupon code, this will be costing you around 45,225, and if you are using this coupon code, write my name, GATE after it, you will be getting the 24-month subscription of Iconic in 66,600 rupees. Fine. Apart from that, every one of you should follow this GATE aspirant group, and there also some important notification always comes. Now, what are the YouTube channels that you should immediately subscribe? This Creatrix, this is the channel on which you are present. This is Unacademy GATE questions, where previous year questions has been solved by the educators. So you'll be getting all the previous year questions video solution apart from the PDF also. This is the Electrical Junction channel, where you will be getting the important concepts of EC and electrical. And this is Engineering Pathshala, where you will be getting some practical aspect of the videos, some animated videos that will enhance your ability to think. So these are the channels which you should immediately subscribe so that you can get a better content. Fine. Now these are my some YouTube videos which I have created for you. In all of these videos will give you some motivation, guidance, content, and some strategy. So these are hand-picked videos. You can immediately follow these videos. Okay. So thank you so much. And those who are coming on this channel, immediately share all the content which is present on this channel. We are working very hard for you guys, so this is your responsibility that you should share this channel, you should subscribe this channel, also share the link of this channel, link of the videos, link of the educator whom you follow, so that every student who is needy, they can come onto this channel and they can get the best possible rank. So all the best everyone, let's crack it.